Hi guys, this is Michelle or Shelly with Sister Locks Unlocked. I am so sorry I didn't post my last video. I did post it above this one, but life just grabbed me by the hair and dragged me down the hallway, and I'm just not getting back. So I can say I do have a list of pros and cons. Cons related to deciding to retwist versus retighten. First, I'll tell you I have not retightened my hair since November 27th. If I would have tried this with that interlocking, I probably would have had to get my hair cut. I don't know what I would have done. But with the interlocking, if you go that long, your hair kind of like marries or joins. I think they call it joining or something. And now, one of the cons or pros for retwisting is because my hair is becoming tamed, they're literally like in one lock. Like, you see this? It's not so bad. And so while I was doing these, it literally was a matter of just pulling them apart, maybe giving a little brush, putting gel on it, and twisting it. When I was interlocking, this all would have been pretty much mange or matted under here, and it would have been a whole lot of popping, pulling, cutting to get this done. This I did earlier this morning. Didn't have anything else better to do. But that is one of the pros, is that if you can go longer between retwists, at least for me, and there's no joining, there's no concern. I can even open it up over here too. So if you see these are separate, when I was retightening my hair, like interlocking, all of this would have been an afro. It would have been, I would have been ready to cut it off. There's no way. So I definitely think I'm going to stick to it. Another thing is the growth. So I haven't done this since November 27th, like I said. And if you can see, this dark part is my new growth. So I'll put my finger there. So anything under that brown is new growth. If I was interlocking, sometimes I didn't have to do more than 2 rotations on, especially the middle part, but there's so much new growth in these locks. So I'm loving it. The time it takes to twist my hair is definitely shorter. Like I said, I did this earlier this morning while I was on the phone listening to people talk. And it's nothing. This doesn't hurt. I'm gonna do bantus in the front, bantu knots in the front, and then 2-strand twists in the back. The reason why I'm doing that in the back is because I lay on my back, I sleep on my back, and these, I feel like I wouldn't be able to sleep on these. So I'm just gonna keep them up here in the front and then 2-strand twists in the back. I do feel like these are more versatile. So one of the reasons why I want to start retwisting my hair is because I like lock jewelry. I think it's beautiful. I think it's unique. It gives your hair character. And with me having to take the jewelry off my hair every single month to retighten, I just took it out and then put it back in, and I loved it. So now that I'm getting a little kind of a routine with retwisting, I think the next time I take this out, I'm gonna add some jewelry, because that is I'm not gonna even fake, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start retwisting, because I want to put lock jewelry in my hair. I want it to be cute. I don't want to look like my twin brother Michael. So I'm gonna look like Shelly with my lock jewelry. One of the biggest cons, I think, and that's the only con I can think of, is that I do feel like I need to do a protective style after I retwist. So this has lock gel on it. So this is pretty kind of like hard. It's like it's dry now. So I don't imagine it getting too out of control if I took it out now. But I'm so, nervous, I guess, about it getting frizzy so quick that I feel like I'm gonna have to do protective styles afterwards. And honestly, historically, when I see people with palm rolled locks, they do get a protective style after their retwist to kind of maintain the integrity, you know, whatever of the hairdo. So I will say, and it did work. So when I did my retwist in November, I retwisted them and I actually pinned them up in a bun. And so they were up for weeks. And when they came out, you see it doesn't look too bad. I'm not really big on the neat lock, so I love this and I love this. Either one of them works for me. But when I took them out of the bun, you could still see the parts. They were still light. One of the things I was worried about is the locks getting thicker or bigger towards the end. I haven't seen that yet, but this is only third my third retwist. So I'm gonna still look out for that, but so far they've been uniform. When I took them out of the bun, they're still the same size. I don't see like this big snake thing. Like this looks puffy right here, but once I retwist it, it'll be the same size as this lock. Of course, keep up with the comments. I'm excited. As always, I'm not anybody's loctician. Please don't go playing in your head if you're not ready to be boss at it. I determined every time I touch my hair, I'm okay with having a boy cut. But I do encourage people to try things out, because when I got my sister locks, I was so scared to touch them because them things cost so much money that they became boring to me. Excuse me. But now I feel like I want to style it. I want to do things to it, like the bantu knots and the twist in the back. I want to do something to them. So I'm excited. So I think I'm going to do a few rows just to show how quick it is and how easy it is to separate the locks. Y'all tell y'all friends to holler at me. And I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you updated with what's going on. I'll definitely post a picture after I'm done with the bantu knots and the 2-strand tips in the back, just to give y'all an idea how it looks. You know, I do notice that when I did have my when I was retightening them, I did a lot of 2 braids to the back. That was just my kind of safe hairstyle. But like I said, now I feel like they're growing at a pretty good rate. I'm ready to start venturing out, and one day I'll tell you about what happened with this hair dye. I was being lazy because I really could have did it right. If you don't pay attention, this is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be dark with the burgundy. This what happened when you don't have 10 more minutes. That's all that is.